Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Gold. It is I, Xilestar, and today it has been a while. And I apologize for that. So the reason why that it has been such a long time since... Sorry about that. Just adjusting the microphone. Since the last time that I recorded was because of one actually very crucial thing. Pokemon Scarlet. How come I can't enter the menu? What is it? What is it now? Where's the button? I don't remember any of the controls anymore. Oh, okay. There we go. So yeah, so like I don't so like I've also made something very clear too as well at the beginning of this year, I believe, where I said that I was going to go and start re-uploading this when Pokemon Scarlet was at its like final kind of session kind of thing, which was around about 20 videos left over. Unfortunately, this is actually what ended up happening, and I wanted to kind of come clean on this series because, well, technically it affects the series anyway. No? Where's the rail then? Or is this actually the rail? Wait, I'm confused here because it doesn't look like it. Oh wait, no, it is. Never mind. I'm a fool! Okay, so what I mean by that is that, like, when I made the 2023, it is 2023, right? I'm not just being a fool anymore. Sorry, I felt like a fool a little earlier this week, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm still not being a fool. So like in the 2023 update video I made a, not a pledge, I don't want to call it that. I said that I was going to go and try my best to, well, not try my best, I said I would actually do it, but in retrospect it was probably going to be I would try, and I apologize for that. But what I wanted to do was that I wanted to do my best into making sure that I can go through all of my Pokemon Scarlet footage. Once it is very, very low, I would move over to trying to go through all of my Pokemon Gold footage. Unfortunately, that never happened. And I'm going to tell you why it never happened. So first of all, I was so overworked at that time that I couldn't check how much Pokemon Gold footage I still had. So I didn't even bother looking. I didn't even bother checking. I only checked at the beginning of this week to find out that I only have 4 videos left over. Now that's not terrible. That's actually still kind of okay. That's about 2 days worth of videos, so it's okay. But I couldn't technically record anymore at around that time either, so it's like, how do you want me to record if I can't record, right? So at that time, I was a bit sort of like sad at the same time that like I was like, oh wait, did I say that I promised that I would actually record a Pokemon Gold, but I can't actually record it? I went, no, I did not make that. I did not say that, did I? And I hope I didn't. But yeah, I apologize if I did. Unfortunately, like, something came up and I thought that I would be able to handle it. I couldn't handle it with my upload schedule, so I just kept throwing in Pokemon Scarlet because I knew for a fact I had videos of Pokemon Scarlet. So I just kept using my Scarlet footage over and over and over again. So once my Scarlet footage was almost done, I went, oh, now I need to definitely look at Pokemon Gold now, because now my Scarlet footage is done. It's finished now. There is no Pokemon Scarlet anymore. Not until the 2 DLCs, or the one DLC technically, because they're splitting it in 2 different things again, like they did with Sword and Shield. But until one of them is released, there will be no more Pokemon Scarlet. Not unless I want to do a complete thing, which I could still technically do. Which, if you don't know what a complete is, or complete only, those kinds of videos are very, very special. I think the only one that technically has it is mostly the Pokemon videos. Specifically, Crown Tundra, I believe, has I think the most by far. But that's mostly just because of the Dynamax Adventures. Pokemon Insurgents, same idea, but most of that was just to show on-screen grinding, or just to show like the grinding attempts kind of thing. So it's just like to show, hey, like, this is how I got my Pokemon to like level 100. Here is what I did. Oh wait, that's the one I went to. Eevee has, like, 252 special attack. How did I do that? Here's the proof. Like, it was mostly just to show, like, how I did things for that series. That's all it was. It wasn't meant for, like, anything else. Is this the one I went to? I don't know which island I went to. I know one of these I just went to and I got it right. Wait, no, I think it's the other one. I think it's this one. So it is this one, I think. So yeah, so like that's the kind of thing though that I always think about whenever I record anything, to be fair. No, wait, this is the one I've been to. Wait. Is this the one I've been to? Wait, I'm confused here. I thought I went to the other one. Well, I'll know as soon as I actually, like, see the, oops. If I actually see the same area that I start off with. Oh, no. I see a different start. But, yeah, so right now I've just been working on other stuff. I'm currently now still working on my Pixelmon Adventures series. If you aren't watching that, I definitely do. I don't want to say I recommend it, because I don't want to do that kind of stuff though. But like, if you want to see me play Minecraft with Pokemon, there's that pretty much. But again though, like I've been holding off on this series, and I apologize for that. It's not my intention to do that. I've just been extremely busy with other things in my life, so I've been trying to get those done and out of the way. I've actually had about 3 days to record this, and I decided to do it the last minute, so yeah. But don't worry, I've been working on some stuff for Oblivion during that off time, and of course my Minecraft Pixelmon Adventures series as well. So like, it's not like I've just been wasting my time over here. I've been putting it into other things as well. I've been trying to throw my time into different areas, and this is the kind of reason... Okay, so I wanted to explain this too, because I don't know if anybody actually has paid attention to the actual channel introduction. It is about a 20-minute video, I think, or something like that. So I wanted to make it clear here, just in case. So the reason why I've chosen to do only 3 games at one point, or 3 series at one point, well, technically we have 4, I think. Because if you count Oblivion mod playthrough and modded playthrough as 2 separate entities, then yeah. I count as the same entity because it's still Oblivion throughout. But but if you count them as separate entities, there is 4. But because of the fact that one doesn't need to be recorded until the other one is done that particular portion. So here's how it's supposed to be. So during Oblivion modded playthrough, if I play a mod, so let's say I think Heart of the Dead is done. Right? I know one series is missing a complete, and I don't know why. I'll have to upload that at some point. I'll have to figure out which one it is. It might be Evelyn, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so like, let's say Heart of the Dead. So let's say during an Oblivion modded playthrough, I finished Heart of the Dead because we fulfilled one of the requirements for me to be able to play a mod for that series. Perfect! Now, what happens is that Oblivion modded playthrough is now paused because I finished a mod. Now we need to move over to a different series, and this series will be the Oblivion mod playthrough, where we go through the same mod pretty much, but we go with a higher level character with the maximum stats. You know, the whole works. This character is too powerful for the mod, pretty much. And that is pretty much what we do. We go through that whole shenanigans, pretty much. And that's kind of like how most of the game, that's how I do that series. Now for Slot 2 has so many different games listed into that category that I always try to keep it towards 1 or 2 games specifically. So if you don't know what Slot 2 is, after Oblivion is uploaded, that is what Slot 2 is. Slot 2 is either going to be Minecraft or Pokemon, or technically Nintendo Switch game. Before it was Borderlands 3 when that was still going on. And then the DLC adventures after that, pretty much. Which as soon as I get Tiny Tina's Wonderland, that will take up that slot too. So we will have a fun time with that too. Right now I don't have it. I'm still waiting for it to be going on sale so that we can just dive in on that and then have a fun time with that. Then I can watch as my PC cooks itself to death because I don't have good cooling for it. I don't know. Anyway. But that's pretty much what it is, though, right? That's how I designed my channel in a way. Although I will say this, I am probably the only channel, maybe not, I'm not 100% sure on this, where I actually will combine my stream VODs, play sessions, and... Sorry, I need to figure out how to do it. Because I don't remember. It's been so long. That's not helping. I did it on the first try, but I can't find it. Oops. But yeah, but that's kind of like how, like, the way that I designed my channel, while I go back onto the same train of thought, sorry if I'm repeating myself. But my channel is going to have everything attached to one name. So though if you want to watch stream VODs from my live streams, because they would be very, very random, because I won't have a clear schedule, because my schedule is changing constantly, so I won't actually have time every day. But there will always be a video being uploaded onto the channel that will always tell you when I am going to be streaming. So though if you want to join the stream, you would just need to be able to watch that video kind of thing, and you know, okay, so he's going to be streaming at this time. because that video says he is. And that'll be indeed correct. Okay, they have a picture of this. Hopefully this is it. Because this is what it says. Wait. This is the northwestern one, but this is saying to take the northeast. Then why would you have a picture of this one? Hang on. We'll go through this one. Maybe they meant northwest. I don't know. But yeah, so like I don't... Oh, I think I went the wrong way. That's probably why. So again, so I don't know if there's many other channels that do something similar to what I do, which is that I combine all three kind of thing into one category. So instead of me making a second channel of just calling it Xilestar Stream VODs or anything like that, I'm just going to throw it on my normal channel. My channel is too small anyway for it to matter. But I already have an upload schedule specifically for those videos, so it's not like you're going to be bombarded every time I do, like, every time a stream VOD is ready to go up. So anytime I want to upload a stream VOD, it'll always be on Saturdays. So that way, though, like, on Saturday, you can go, like, okay, so is it going to be a stream VOD? Like, Saturday is going to be the most eventful day that can ever actually happen, because you'll have 3 different chances of getting a video. So you'll either get a normal everyday video, which will be very boring, but hey, you know, gotta put at least something out, or you will get a complete, because it is a part of the weekend schedule. Saturday and Sunday is usually when the completes go out, unless there is no viable 4 series that can actually go up, or 4 videos that can technically go up. So usually, I'll skip them, but a lot of times, usually I try to do as much of the completes as much as possible. The only time that a complete will actually go out when it shouldn't, and this has happened, I think, twice, maybe 3 times on the channel. So the reason why those videos actually gone up before they should have is because the video that would have made the complete viable is being uploaded the next day. So let's say this video is, or this session in particular, has only one video that needs to go out before the complete can go out. Is it the waterfall, or is it somewhere else? No, it's the waterfall. Is it the closer one? I'm going to save it before I do anything, just in case I muck it up. Which will more than likely happen. So again, the only time that you will have a complete that shouldn't technically be there is if the next day is when those videos will go out. I think Pokemon Insurgents was one. I don't think Scarlet ever got that lucky. I think it got very close twice. Yeah, I think Scarlet got lucky, or got almost lucky twice. That's not the right one. Yeah, because Scarlet almost got lucky twice, because by the time that the weekend would have happened, it would be like right there. So let's say Thursday would be when the Scarlet would go out. Then Friday would be the Oblivion, and then you'd have the weekend trip. Like, you'd have the whole weekend part. Now, I like to... I think before I might not have been very consistent in this, but I'm trying to do it now, where I like to... Like, if I'm going to upload completes, I'll do the whole weekend as the complete. So what I mean by that is that, like, for Saturday and Sunday, they will be completes, not just Saturday or Sunday. Unless, of course, live streaming happens. Then Saturday will have that, and then Sunday can take over what it needs to do, kind of thing. Alright. We have a Lugia. We have a bunch of Pokeballs. I don't know what the speed up button is, so I'm going to go look that up. I know I changed it about 3 times. I probably changed it 3 times. Shift tab? Why? Okay, whatever. I changed it to shift tab, apparently. Let's go catch our merry friend that we've been using throughout the entire journey. Lugia is gonna have the Spider-Man meme happening. Okay. We can get rid of that now. Alright, let's go. Oh no! Lugia is gonna do the Spider-Man meme. I left this one shiny. Hey, look, we're both level 70. I can one-shot this thing. I have Shadow Ball. I can one-shot it. No. No, we're not going to get that lucky. You have Hydro Pump? Why? I'm just going to mute it for myself. I apologize, but I'm just going to mute it for myself because it's going to distract me. But again, though, that's how I do my channel. The reason why I want to do it is because I'm a huge person in terms of like recording for long amount of times. Depending on the game. Oblivion, I can do 2, 3, even 4 hours of that. Completely fine. For this, I don't know what it is, but I can't do it for long periods of time. Same thing with Minecraft. Minecraft is the same idea. Scarlet, maybe? But for Minecraft, I can't, because there's only so much that only I can do on a video that I get tired of doing it myself. Like, if I had a friend that was, like, they don't even have to do a video for themselves. Like, if they were just on the server or just playing the game at the same time I was, I think that I would be much happier at the fact that there is somebody there that can literally help me out with playing the same game, kind of thing. Like, even if we were both doing our own thing, as long as we're chatting, as long as there's something to talk about, you know, some kind of communication to make me go, you know what, I think I could probably go for another 30 minutes. Like, it's the same thing with me playing, like, MMOs. Like, some of them I can play for, like, all by myself for a certain amount of time. But there's always that one that you want to have somebody there with you. And, you know, Minecraft is one of those games that I have to say, though, like, if I don't have a friend to play with me, I don't want to play it that much. That's why me playing Craft, playing Pixelmon Adventures, for those 2 series in general, this is why that the first session is always the biggest, is because I make that commitment to make it longer. But the reason why that they are so short is because that the commitment to make them bigger is too much all the time. That's why they're always about 6 videos. They're never higher than that for the most part. If you look at the, what was it? If you want to look at something, look at the first session of Craft that was ever uploaded to the channel. Look at the first complete. That tells you exactly what it is. Because none of my completes have ever been edited. The only ones that have are the ones that are Oblivion based and technically Nayrum, because most of those were mostly just removing the black screens. That's it. But I don't mean like any special cuts and edits and stuff like that. Nothing that special. But if you look at the original Circuitcraft session, I could literally pull it up right here and I can tell you exactly how long it is. Because that is literally all I could muster for the first one. Let me just load it up here while I am... Yeah, while I wait for that drive to actually load it up, let's go take a look at it. Minecraft 1.16. Let's take a look at what the original one was, because I definitely know, I think it was like less than an hour. I'm wondering if I should just weaken it. 10 seconds under an hour. And I think this was back when I was having recording issues, and I couldn't figure out why. Until I found out what it was, and then I changed it. So one of the major things that was actually the issue at the beginning for, I think, a first couple videos here and there, was because of the fact that, like, my OBS was set to use software for something. I think software for encoding, I think? It doesn't do that anymore. It uses the GPU now. Because it's a lot better. Actually, I could probably look that up. It's something like that. It's like... I hope it doesn't change anything while I'm looking at it. Output, I think. Yeah, it uses the hardware instead of the software for it. And that's all it is. So... like, if I were to change that to software, we would be having many issues. And I think that that's one of the reasons why that my channel didn't start when it did. Because if I would have known this, and that would have fixed my freaking problem with the laptop that I was using, my gaming laptop is right next to me, sitting here doing absolutely nothing. Just waiting for me to flip and use it, pretty much. Anytime I really need to. Same idea. Like, this one had an issue where if you were in a Minecraft, like, I don't know how other games have worked, but I was trying Minecraft because I really wanted to get more Circuitcraft out there. When you went into a dark cave, for some odd reason, when I went on the laptop and it recorded Minecraft, it would show it as if you were using Night Eye. Even though I didn't have Night Eye attached to my character at all, it showed as Night Eye, and I was really confused. I even turned, and this is the first time I've ever actually done this, and I'm not joking. I literally turned down my brightness setting from bright to moody to see if it was something to do with that. It changed absolutely nothing. And I was surprised. I was shocked when I saw that. I was absolutely confused. I didn't know what was going on. You know what? I'm going to use Icy Wind. I don't care anymore. If it takes it out, I think I have a save beforehand, so it should be fine. It has recover. I know that for a fact. Yeah, this was just going to recover it. But it's fine, because I can just use Icy Wind. I don't think a crit will kill it. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, you just keep using Recover, man. Oh, man, I remember when Recover had, like, this much PP, and I'm so glad that Scarlet and Violet decreased it. I'm wondering if I should Shadow Ball. I'll try Shadow Ball once. Oh my god, I actually thought I was going to kill it. Never mind. I killed it. Where's the button? Oh, there's not one. Wait. No, here it is. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's go. My bad. I didn't realize that it would actually kill it. Alright, so Shadow Ball first turn. Should do about half damage. And it's going to set up rain. That's actually a pretty good play. Icy Wind. This shouldn't kill unless it's a crit. Okay. Don't use recover. Okay. Are we going to catch it in, like, turn 1? Probably not. Knowing my luck. Oh my god, I still hate the fact that at Pixelmon Adventures I caught Zosh in first Pokeball, first turn. I was so angry. Sorry about that. But when I go out of my way to catch a Hoopa, a Pokemon that I can technically use if I make it unbound, can't catch it. Even though I threw, like, every Pokeball I had. Is it still going fast or no? Yeah, okay. Can't tell, can't hear it. But yeah, so, like, that was the whole problem that I had at the beginning, and I couldn't understand what was going on. And then when I found, was it on the OBS forums or was it on Reddit? I can't remember, but it was on one of those, and there was a bunch of people saying like, oh yeah, that's an easy thing to fix. Just do this. Just set it to GPU instead of using the software. And the person that was that made the post was like, oh my god, that fixed it. I was like, really? That fixed it? So then I tried it myself, and lo and behold, it fixed it too. So I was very happy that ended up happening. Rain Dance? Okay, I'm gonna use Shadow Ball again. I needed it red. Or at least yellow. There you go. No, stop. Stop getting your health back. Lugia is not happy that you're getting your health back. This is why that we are not catching you in time. How are we getting like 2 or 3 wiggles when it was full health, and now that we're weakening it, it's like, nope, you don't get that. Now the thing that I don't like is the fact that like anytime I try to go on look on because I want more games on my Epic library than on my Steam library, because my Steam library is huge and my Epic is actually starting to get that way. Oh my god, we got it! We got it! We got the Lugia! Nice! Wow, that was interesting. I'll name it Lugurio. Lugurio. There we go. Perfect. Lugurio. The Lugia we won't use, because this isn't a double Lugia run. But hey, it's fine. We have the Lugia from our game now. And I'm going to do what I normally do. I save after I catch it. Even though I should have technically saved after I got out of the battle. I didn't, but it's fine. I'm going to use an escape rope, because I probably have a few that I haven't used. I am a hoarder in this game anyway. Bye-bye. There you go. Oh, that was weird. Anyway. Alright, Flyer. We need to go to Goldenrod. But yeah, so I don't know how everybody else's experience with Pokemon Scarlet is, or Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Apparently Violet sold more than Scarlet, I think. Which I'm very surprised, because I absolutely love... Well, I like both games, to be fair. I liked both games. I like both of the legendaries. I like both of them equally as much. But I gotta say, though, that Scarlet kind of tipped its hand more towards my direction. Although I will say, though, that if Cerulege wasn't a part of Violet, I probably would just tell you that Scarlet's better. Because if Armor Rouge was a part of Violet, I would be like, yeah, Scarlet's way better, because like it's got like Cerulege kind of thing. But since it has Armor Rouge, it's like, yeah, it's Scarlet and Violet are both equal to me. As unfortunate as it is. Anyway, hey, how many badges do I have? Because I definitely don't remember. What? I only have... How do you look at the Kanto ones? How do you... Wait. Hang on a second. There's a way you can do it. I did it before. Let's see here. Pokemon Gold. How to check... Oop, if I can actually spell. Check your Kanto gym badges. Because I don't remember how to do it. Wow. Apparently from 4 years ago, somebody's like, just do a trial by error. Okay. You can view them in the remakes. Oh my word. Oh, so we definitely did Lieutenant Surge. Did I do Sabrina? I hope I did Sabrina. Okay, so apparently you can do this. Okay, so I did do that one. Okay. I want to say I didn't do Brock, but I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. So I did Lieutenant Surge. There's no way I didn't do Misty, right? There's no way I didn't do Misty. Because we did the whole... Was it the date thing? I don't know. Yeah, I did do Misty, okay. I don't know if I did Brock, though. I could always just check the footage, but that would just be very weird if I just checked out footage I just made last time. Alright. I have no idea where I'm going. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm currently working on something with Pokemon... Well, not Pokemon. Pixelmon Adventures. I'm also currently working on something for Oblivion, or mostly it's just bug fixing. It's not really working on anything. Actually, while I'm recording, I can go check to see if that... I can go check to see if that person has a... Yeah, I can't think of anything that's actually wrong with it. Have they at least seen my message so that they can actually help? Nope. Wait. Hang on a second. Give me 1 second. Use Icy Wind. Why not? We're way too overleveled for this gym anyway. For all of these gyms, to be fair. When did I post? 3 p.m. Yeah, so they haven't seen it yet. Any new Oblivion mods that might be pretty interesting to take a look at? Nope. Alright, Brocky Poo, we're gonna go take you out. Well, it's not often that we get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter Gym Leader. I think he's supposed to say Pewter City Gym Leader. Anyway, I'm an expert on rock-type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. You'll have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on. Alright, Brock. We're going to take you out in one shot. Boom! I don't know. Alright. A Graveler. Alright. Alright, Lugia. It's time to finish this off with Icy Wind. Yeah, no, nothing new on the Nexus. It's sad. Well, nothing quest mod related. Which is very sad though, because I mean if I did other mods it would be fine, but like I only do quest mods. I mean I don't mind doing like house mods though, but the only thing is that like I find they're too short. Like it's about 10 minutes pretty much, because you automatically get to the house, you look around inside, and then you're like, okay, it's a good house. That's it. Then leave. I mean, I don't mind showcasing like my like mod, because at the very least I know what's in it. And mine is not like just a house mod. Like it's not just like, here's the interior of the house and that's it. Mine's like, for my mod, it's like, here's the interior of the house. By the way, did you know that this statue does this statue does that, this statue does this? Wow, would you look at this mechanic in here? Would you look at that mechanic that's in here? That's what I mean. There's so much in my mod that like it is insane that there is that much content in that. And there's always one thing that I always want to add, and I can't do it just yet. But it is on my to-do list, and that is to add a chest that you can store stuff and then it'll sell it for you. That is on the to-do list. But I think that's going to be like one of the final things that I do though, because that requires OBSE and I don't want to use it. I received the boulder badge. Nice! Got it. Thanks, I enjoyed battling you, even though I am a bit upset. That boulder badge will make your Pokemon even more powerful. Even more powerful. Perfect. Alright, so we got 2 gyms. We got 4 gym badges, I think. I can do Erica, I think, if I haven't done Erica yet. Icy Wind will just clobber her entire team. Just spank it down. I think we can do it. Am I ever glad that I don't have to use my my phone to just use the stopwatch here, because that would just suck. I'll just go to Saffron. Okay. Now. I messed up. Alright. That'll be it for now. I'll turn off the phone and pretty much put it on silent. Even though it's already on silent, still. Alright, so let's go and take a look. I don't even know if this even has anything. I will say, though, that my personal achievement so far that I'm actually very happy with is that I finished Pokemon Yellow, and I have it on video. I don't think I've ever finished Pokemon Yellow, I think. I don't know if I did or if I didn't. And the only reason why I'm saying, though, that I don't know... Okay. Hello. Okay. Like, I don't know for a fact if I did before I made videos of it, because the only time that I remember is that I got stuck at Celadon City because I only ever played Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green beforehand. So I went back to Pokemon Yellow and I wanted to play it. I got up until the same point and then I couldn't find out what you're supposed to do. Because I was trying to find the old lady that gives you the tea, which you give to the guard guy, which allows you to progress to Saffron City. But the tea item doesn't exist in Pokemon Yellow. And every time I tried to look at a guide, they would just gloss over this part. They would just say, give the guard the drink. What drink? You never specified where this drink is located. And I'm getting angry at the fact that you are not revealing where this flippin' drink is. Then I find out that it's just any of the 3 drinks you get at the Pokemon, the mall thing. So that's good to know. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, nothing here. Unfortunately, I don't even know if I'll do a Skyrim mod playthrough. To be honest, like, hand on heart, I don't know if I'll do it. The reason why is because for Skyrim, leveling is pretty easy in a way. Meh. It's pretty easy to level in Skyrim. And because of the way that I do it, or the way that I do it for Oblivion, is that every 5 levels you do it, because Oblivion, it's much harder to do it. Like, even with Oblivion XP, like, it's still difficult to level up in that. Level up in Oblivion. But for Skyrim, it's much easier. Like, I find it, because I can easily just get up to level 20 in, like a few hours, pretty much. And I find that I'm leveling up too fast. I mean, I even have a Skyrim character on my Switch. Okay, there's that. I'm wondering if it'll force me to actually plug in the controller just to check. I do have it for my Switch. I bought it because I wanted to see if it was any different than the other versions of Skyrim that are out there. And it quite literally is like an in-between between Skyrim Legendary Edition and Special Edition. It's like the in-between. It's like it's got the patches from Special Edition, but it doesn't have all the features of it. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see if I can find Skyrim on here. Playing with one hand on the keyboard for the game and playing with one hand on the controller is not good. I think I passed Skyrim. There it is. Oh, a new update. Is that just an update to the Switch? Or just an update to Skyrim? Because that doesn't make any sense. How is Skyrim getting an update? I hate this. Would you stop that? It is not going to take you an hour to install a puny update. Not unless they're making this special edition. Then I can see that, because it's got to download all that creation club stuff. I don't even want to call them garbage, because some of them are actually not too bad. Oops. I clicked on the keyboard button. Govern sound. Actually, I want to know something. Does this actually affect the recording? It doesn't. According to the recording, you guys can still hear it, but I don't even hear the game. I don't even need to mess around with the things or not. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go unmute it, just in case that it actually is doing something. Well, according to OBS, it didn't do anything. It's only if I mute it from OBS, you guys don't hear it. But then again, it's still showing that it's getting sound, so maybe around 49 minutes. I'll check to see if that actually does work. If it does, oops. That means you probably couldn't even hear me or the game. Probably. I don't know. Anyway, I apologize for not reading Erica's text. I am more concerned with how Skyrim is taking 20 minutes to update. Okay, just start the flippin' software. I don't care anymore. Start the flippin' software. You can update it later. I think this I only played for about maybe 10 hours. In the ballpark of doing that. I think I'm in the process of doing Dawnguard, I think. I might be wrong. No, wait. No, I think I am doing Dawnguard. Because I think I have Sarana, I think. I might be wrong. Yeah, there's no way you're surviving a Lugia using Icy Wind. The only thing that Lugia needs in order to be perfect is if Lugia had Ice Beam. Then Lugia would be mwah, perfect. Okay, my Switch is just taking a piss right now. Because, seriously, it's still stuck at... Licensed by Nintendo. Nintendo Switch. Don't tell me that my Nintendo Switch just bricked itself. Oh my god, you're joking. I need a homebrew Switch. I need to save. I need to have a backup of every save that I have. If I could... Wait, can I do that? Wait. Oh, I might not have updated it, though. Does it even have Scarlet and Violet as a preset for it? Did I do that already, or did I not? Because what I like to do is I like to have games that, even though they are brand new on my Switch, I do like to keep a, it sort of logged on it, specifically, just so that I can use it later on. Do I have... Oh, I do have slots for it. Nice. Okay, Skyrim's just loading forever. I got Giga Drain? Ooh. Giga Drain's not too bad. Okay, what gyms have we not beaten? Because I don't remember. Because there's the Fuchsia City one, which is poison. There's Blaine, which is fire, I think. Blaine's going to be the only one that we might have a little bit of a rough time with. I say rough, but I don't really mean it. The only rough part is that we have no way of taking out his Pokemon with super effective moves, and we don't resist anything. For Kogo... Oh, no, not Kogo. Who replaces him? I don't remember. Yeah, continue from last save. I am not using a Joy-Con. Skyrim's trying to tell me how to play with Joy-Cons. I'm not using a Joy-Con. I have a controller. Although I will say, though, the one that I use for recordings, which I use a special, not special, but I use a silicon, like, case over it, more of, like, just to improve grip for it. I will say, though, that the silicon for the controller that I use for recordings is now starting to degrade. I think it's starting to show signs that it's starting to tear. Yep, at the right bumper, it is starting to tear a little bit. That could just mean though that, like, when I try to clean the silicon, I have to take it off the controller, and that just might be the way that I'm taking it off and putting it back on. It might be stretching it enough that it's tearing. Yeah. Oh, wait, I could just cycling road my way down. What am I doing? Wait, can I even go inside? Do I even have a bike? I might not have gotten the bike. Do I even have a bike? Oh my god, I don't even have a bike. I have to go the long way. Where am I? Okay. Let's see here. What level am I at? I am level 12. I am level 12 in Skyrim on my Switch. And I am about done Dawnguard. I have like a little bit of... I think I have 3 quests left. I'll be finished. Well, with the main story of Dawnguard. I guess we have to go the long way, because I don't have a bike. And I don't remember how to get it in this game. I'll remember next time. But yeah. That's, like, this is the whole thing that I like about Skyrim, though, is that, like, I can play it for, like, years, and I'll still enjoy playing it. But as I always tell everybody, though, like, if Oblivion were to ever get a Nintendo Switch port, I will buy it immediately. I don't care if it bankrupts me, I'm still buying it. Because I love it. It doesn't look like it would take much effort. Just take whatever the Xbox 360 is and just toss it onto the Switch and call it a day. That's literally what it looks like. Because if you look at the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, it literally looks like an Xbox controller. So you just need to make sure that you change most of the controls to fit this style, and then that's it. Although I will say, though, that, like, at some point, I will get an Xbox One controller, maybe. Just so I can play games on here with it. Because I don't want to use my Pro controllers anymore, because I think when I had to give away one of my Switches to my cousin, I actually kept the Pro controller for it, but I had to repair it. I had to not actually, like, it was broken or anything like that, but I had to repair it to my Switch. And then, so my black one was a part of my other one, which I used for recordings. So when I had to move it... No, that one... No, sorry, I'm confusing the 2 Switches because I had 2 of them. This one I used for recordings. The other one I used for grinding, in particular, for XP candies. And for that one in particular, I ended up moving all the saves that I could, and then there's only several games that you can't move over. One of mine is very, very dumb. One of the games that I have, which is a Yu-Gi-Oh game, I believe, doesn't support 2 functions. It doesn't support cloud saving, which is a huge... Like, I don't understand why you would ever introduce cloud saving on a console if nobody will use it. But not only that, the Nintendo Switch also has a feature where it allows you to switch, where you can move saves from one console to the other, which helps if you get a new console and your old one's about to die soon. You get to move all of your saves from one console and move them to your new one, so though you get to keep your saves with you. The only games that do not do this are Pokemon games. I don't know if... No, I think all Pokemon games do that. They don't support the cloud saving. But another game that also doesn't do that is this Yu-Gi-Oh game. So literally, if I get a new Nintendo Switch, so like I've been thinking of getting the OLED one after I get a homebrew one. So though I use the OLED one specifically for recording, and then we use the other ones specifically for what, and then I use the homebrew one so though I can keep my saves and bank them really neatly, so though I don't have to worry about, you know, any problems happening. Because then if I fail to bank the save, that's oopsie on my part, right? I forgot to literally back up my save. Oops. Joey, be quiet. I don't care about your stupid red hater. There you go. But that's all I really want to do with it. I just want to be able to, so that I can have my saves literally on a drive that I know will be protected and will be safe, and that I know that will back up everything that I have. I literally have every PC game that I've ever played, every PC save that I could technically have. It's on that drive right now. I have every one of my DS saves, as much as I could get, all of my GBA games as much as I can get. I'm missing one, and unfortunately that is gone forever. I have, I think, all of my 3DS games as well. So as I said, I'm pretty stacked with it. I have a lot of games that are already saved on the drive, that are ready for me to, that if I want to implant it somewhere else, it is there. I have an Xbox 360 that I have, and I don't really have many games on it. You want to know how many games I have that have saves? Hang on a second. I have 4 games. 2 of them are already easy to guess. There's Oblivion, and then there's Skyrim. And they're in here. They're literally in here. I have literally the Xbox covers, specifically as the icons for them, so I know exactly what it is. And they are here. I also have Dragon Age 2, I guess, which is interesting because I didn't know I actually had that game. And a Xbox exclusive game, which I don't know if it actually ever changed from it. But anyway. But again, like, I have those. I don't have a PS3. Well, technically I did. It got the red light or whatever, which ended up killing every save that was on it. So technically I lost everything. But this was before I even ended up starting to back up everything. Like, I was... Sorry, I hit the mic. I was 12, I think, when it happened. Wow, that was 13 years ago. Oh my god, I feel old. Was it 13? Was it 13? Was it 13 or 12 years ago? I don't remember. Anyway. Enough about that. So, unfortunately, I lost all those saves. I lost my very first Oblivion character, which was a level 30 Argonian, where I would have technically have just... Wait, I could have fixed the problem that I had with that character because I know how to do the mod actor values for Night Eye. No! I actually broke a save of my Argonian by having the infinite... Was it the infinite... I don't know how to word it. Was it the infinite effect glitch? Or was it the infinite enchantment glitch? I can't remember how it's said or how it's worded as. Pretty much what it happens is that if you do the duplication glitch while you have an item that is enchanted equipped, what it will do is that it won't allow you to equip that item again, but you will still get the benefits of that item. So if I use, in this case, because I did do it, if I drop a ring of Night Eye with the duplication glitch, so I would end up with 2 rings. I will go into my inventory, go towards where those rings will be, equip one. You do the same process that you would do with the duplication glitch, except for you would drop the unequipped one. I think that's how it was. I think it's the unequipped one. And then what will happen is that you will have... you will still have whatever enchantment effects that it is, but you don't need the rings equipped. And the game will never allow you to equip those rings again. So, yeah. So, my Argonian, I think I started it when I was level 32. So, it was pretty messed up pretty late in the game. I don't think there was much quest left anyway. But pretty much what ended up happening was that I did Night Eye because I was sick and tired of using my light spell in caves. And I done goofed. And I went, hey, why don't I just use Night Eye? I was like, wow, my character's seeing blue. And then I think every time I looked, I saw my character was seeing blue. And then I got sick and tired of it. Then I think I stopped playing Oblivion on the PlayStation because I literally couldn't stop seeing blue. And, of course, PlayStation, there's no way you can fix it. So, as unfortunate as it is. For Xbox, maybe, depending on the way that you get the save off. I read it once and did it, and that's as far as it did. I think I only know how to convert saves for Oblivion and Skyrim, I think, because I did them. So I'm able to play like my literal character from Xbox on my PC. I could literally show you him pretty much on any Oblivion video that I wanted. I could literally show you him because it is nothing special. Because all it is just me playing Oblivion on the Xbox. That's it. I don't remember. I think I allowed duplication, but only on certain things, and that was it. Yeah, I did the bound armor glitch, which is that if you repair it while it is down, you can drop it. So if it is ever damaged or scratched, you can just repair it and drop it. I think I just kept using that as my armor. Which is actually very nice because it levels up both your light armor and your heavy armor. And that sort of is the inspiration that I had specifically with the Dragon Lord's armor, was specifically for that reason only, was because I was inspired by the fact that bound armor does the exact same thing for normal Oblivion. So I thought, hey, why don't I just do the same thing, but for something that's a part of my mod? Because that makes a lot of sense. So if I wanted to, let's say, play like a knight that can use both light and heavy armor, I would go with the Dragon Lord's armor because it is both. The Dark King's armor, unfortunately, isn't that way because it is only clothing, because it is indestructible. However, I can always just tweak this, though. I can always just add a version that actually does do that. That's all it is. I can always just add a actual armor version, and it'll be the exact same thing as the Dragon Lord's armor, where the armor itself, excuse me, where the armor itself will be heavy armor, but the hood will be light armor. That's it. Which is also very interesting to mention, though, too, is that between the two different armors, they all have this. They're both identical in every way, shape, or form. The Dragon Lord's powers are always too over the top, whereas the Dark King's is more balanced. It's balanced in its way because like I had to because I was thinking though that having the character being increased by 225 in a attribute and 125 in skills, I think it's 125, I'm not quite sure, was a little bit too much for what I was doing with it. So every time that I would think about it, I would be like, you know what, I should probably decrease it. And then we also had that issue where apparently in the base game of Oblivion, it's not even like mod conflicts or anything like that. If your personality is high enough, you can make enemies not even attack you. And because our character's personality is at 325 at maximum stats, or at the lowest, if your personality is 0, 225. Which, by the way, makes it so though like literally everybody likes you. Still, so when I looked at it, I was looking at different fixes and such like that, and everybody else was just trying to tell me though like, oh, you should probably just decrease your enchantments. I'm like, I don't want to do that though. I don't want to decrease it for certain stats, because then it takes away out of like what makes the armor so powerful. Is like, oh, by the way, personality has to be 250 instead of 325 just so the game's more stable. What? So I found out that there is actually a way you can do it. You can do it through factions, where you can give the player a faction, or you can change the player faction to make it so though like everybody hates that faction. You will be if you've ever played the old Fallout games, you'll be vilified, which means that as soon as they see you, they will attack you on sight. So I looked at this and I went, I can use this to my advantage. So that's exactly what I did. I went into the faction and I added all of these factions to be enemies of mine. Unfortunately, that is not how that works. It makes it so though I'm enemies to those factions. That's how it works. So I got very confused and I went, oh no, this is not going to work. I'm going to have to go through each and every faction and add mine as an enemy. And I'm going to have to do the one thing that I do not want to do, and that's modify a vanilla stat. But a saving grace came when I was looking at the wiki for the construction set, and I found out that you can actually do it through scripting. You can script it so though they're enemies to you. I was shocked at the fact that there is a solution like that. So as soon as I saw that, my eyes lit up. I was happy as soon as I saw it. Yeah, okay. So as soon as I saw that I was happy. So I immediately started implementing it into my code. And that is exactly why every enemy hates Xilestar. Or not Xilestar, Drathus. In Oblivion. That is literally the reason why, no matter how high his stats are, everybody just hates him. Because that's exactly the reason why. Because everybody's faction hates him. The only one that I haven't done, and I have to test this off screen as well, I'll have to grab a character that hasn't done anything with it, and I don't know if I have one that doesn't have mods attached to it, other than my Xbox character, so I might just end up using it. Anyway, so the thing that I have to check out is how goblins interact with the Dragon Lord in particular, because the Dragon Lord is the one that has the over stats pretty much, and it is the one that will help me out into finding out if the same thing would happen with the Dark King as well, because the Dark King and the Dragon Lord both had the similar stats until I had to decrease the Dark King just to make it more fair. Now, of course, during the mod playthroughs, I could always change it so though my character stats is always like 325 like normal. I haven't removed that ability. It is still there. It is still in the code. I can do it. I left that as an option, but I don't want to use it. Because there's a few things of why I don't want to do it. One, it makes the videos more enjoyable, that I'm not like overpowered and that I'm just like, you know, one-shotting like enemies because my strength's over 300. So I thought that maybe keeping it at 175, which is, I want to say it's doable within Oblivion, but I don't remember if it is. I want to say it's doable, but I'm not quite sure. Because I don't... I'm trying to remember everything too. Like the whole reason for the Dark King is because I wanted to have a character that had those stats because I always got sick and tired of downloading a character from the Nexus or doing something with that kind of thing, and then all of a sudden you have to go and do player.set actor value to this and then this and then this. Like, I got sick and tired of doing that because I wanted a character to have max stats. So instead what I did is I did the unthinkable, I guess you could say, where I ended up doing what I do best. I don't do that. No, I'm kidding. I ended up trying to find another solution, which I found through using the construction set. Now, a long time ago, I already used the construction set. Back during... I have to remember when that was. It was 9. So... Well, I wasn't 9. I'm trying to figure out from a certain point. I'm trying to think. Okay, so let's see here. So I think that was 12 years ago. So 12 years ago, I found out about the construction set. And I started to use it. Now, of course, I wasn't very good at coding or scripting or anything such as that. Ah, okay. I have a feeling I know who it is. Anyway. But yeah. Like, the one thing that I did was that I created a silver longsword. I didn't actually create it. I modified the silver longsword to have this. So pretty much any NPC that had the silver longsword had the same one that I did. I didn't know that. I thought that I think that at such a time then, I was thinking about, these are the weapons that I can get a hold of, right? Like, these are the weapons that I can pick up. These are the weapons that, these are the items that I pick up during my entire journey. So maybe that I should go and do something with that. So I ended up doing the whole silver sword thing. Which I always thought, like, so when I ended up doing that, I found out that every city guard was one-shotting me, and I was like, how are they doing this? Yeah, okay. There's Janine. Alright. I almost went straight for Janine. I thought that she would have, like, where Koga's position was, which was in the center of the gym. But apparently not. Trouble. We're almost done. Perfect, because I definitely do need to cool down this room. It is getting very toasty in here. Probably because I have, like, 2 computers loaded up right now. And technically I have my laptop loaded up, but it's not doing anything right now. Hey, where is the thing? Oh, is it all the way over there? Whoops. Alright, so I don't have Cube loaded up right now. Well, Cube is on, but Cube... I can't see Cube's screen. Because I don't have it here. Which I usually do. I usually bring it with me, but I guess I didn't do it this time. Oh well. It's over there. It's fine. I'll find it later. Turn it on. Plus, if I ever really need to see like Lord Cube's screen, I could always just remote in. So it's always fine. I just need to check a few things after, and then I'll check to see if I got a message, because I can't see it. I can't see the issue with what's going on here. I thought I found the solution, but I didn't. I found out why the error is happening, sort of. Ooh, Toxic. It's not too bad. I mean, Toxic is not really the TM I would want for my team, considering the fact that, like, you know, I have a Lugia. So we only have 2 gyms now. We have Blaine's and we have... Hang on, my brain's catching up. We have Blaine's and we have whatever the 8th gym leader is. I don't think it's Giovanni, because Giovanni leaves, I think, in Gen 1. So I don't know who has it now. Time to fly. Oh, there is no running shoes in this game? Oh. I keep trying to activate it, but I can't activate it. I don't need to go to Viridian Forest. Actually, I hope this shortcut's still there. Okay. I won't lose. I see wind. Butterfree? Okay. I'm hoping we can at least do Blaine this session, and then I think the last one... we'll probably just end up beating the 8th gym. Maybe doing the Elite Four a second time. And then the final boss, because I don't think we can do the legendary dog. As unfortunate as it is, because they are very difficult to try and get a hold of. Like, I would literally have to go and make... Like, I would have to literally go train up a Pokemon that literally has, like, block and all that and be able to use it. But we can't, because that would break the rules, so... I mean, if it's the last thing, I don't mind putting an exception just to catch the legendary dog. There we go, we're at Pallet Town, alright. I do not want to face any more wild Pokemon, please. Where's my Propel? There he is. There we go, perfect. So yeah, so something that we want that I want to do specifically for the Pixelmon Adventures server is have sort of like, I don't know how you want to call it, more of like an area that will be useful for people that want to do certain things. Like in terms of like farming polka dollars, for farming experience, for farming EVs and like and stuff like that, and just being able to do stuff like that. I would like to be able to go and do that kind of thing specifically for like this server. But I know for a fact that it's going to take so much time and effort to do. Like, I almost don't even want to do it kind of thing. Like, that's my attitude right now. I don't want to do that. Because I find that it takes away from the Pixelmon Adventures sort of experience. So if you don't know, I've actually been playing on the server for a good little bit. I think altogether it might be around like, I want to say around 20 hours. And that is across 2 servers, by the way. We have migrated over to a 1.16 server. However, what we will do is we will have it so though you can cross the server kind of thing. Both servers are on at the same time. So if we have the 1.12 server, if you want your 1.16.5 or whatever Pokemon, like let the devs like let me know kind of thing, and I'll do the switch. Because the only thing I need to do is I need to make sure that the server's turned off, delete everything that is in that is yours pretty much for a short bit, and then move what is in the opposite server over to the other area. That is all I need to do. I'm not joking. That is literally all I need to do in order for you to have your Pokemon from 1.12 to 1.16. Apparently, it saves everything. So it's fine. And another thing, though, too, because I just want to make sure that this is actually mentioned. During Pixelmon Adventures, I'm allowed to catch any Pokemon I want. The only thing is that I can only use Dark types. Who are you? Oh, he literally says that. Well, it's plain to see that you're a trainer. My name's Blue. I don't know who that is. I was once the champion, although it was for only a short time. That meddling red did me in. I don't know who that is. Anyway, what do you want? You want to challenge me or something? I hate to say it, but I'm not in the mood for a battle now. Take a good look around you. A volcano erupts, and just like that, a whole town disappears. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can lose in a second. That's the way it is. What? Oh, okay. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so I think it's because the game registers it as 6 p.m. over here. That's why. It's just so weird that it just went like a bright light night. Well, anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me, come to the Viridian Gym. I'll take you on then. Okay. Okay, buddy. But we won't be taking you on. I don't even remember how to get to Blaine on this. I think I remember our Gold Soul Silver, where I think he stayed on the... Where I think he moved to Cinnabar Island. I think in this one he moved over to Seafoam Island, I think. We're in a battle? Alright. I see when then. Okay. Alright, perfect. Is this... What does this sign say? Cinnabar Gym Leader Blaine. Yep, there he is. Hey, Blaine. Nice gym. Wah! My gym and Cinnabar burned down. My fire-breathing Pokemon and I are homeless because of the volcano. Wah! But I'm back in business as a gym leader here in this cave. In an ice cave. If you can beat me, I'll give you a badge. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. Oh. Let's see here. Ooh, Makarigo. Makarigo's actually a pretty nice Pokemon. It's slow, but it can do a lot with Shell Smash, which I know it doesn't get in this game. So, Shadow Ball. Win. We just keep on winning. What? It lived? You are lucky. I did absolutely nothing. Goodbye. Icy Wind. Goodbye. Alright. So there's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna be happening tomorrow, which I'm very excited for, because tomorrow I'll be trying to finish off the Minecraft construction that I'm trying to do. More of a redesign, but yeah, reconstruction. Again, more of a redesign, but I'm gonna say reconstruction because it makes more sense to me. Does he only have 3 Pokemon? Bye. Yeah, so like, I'll try and get that all done tomorrow, so that way though the next time that I'm able to record Pixelmon Adventures, fingers crossed, it'll be done. I mean, even if I'm able to get like the wireframing, at least for what I want to do, that's fine. Oh, that was easy. Maybe we could do all 8 gym badges this time. Yo, huh? It's over already? Sorry, dude. Cinnabar Gym was gone, so I didn't know where to find you. But hey, you're plenty strong even without my advice. I knew you'd win. Oh, he's the gym guy. I think he flew to Cinnabar Island and went, where's the gym? It's like, how do you not know that the gym got burned down? I'm pretty sure that would make, like, some kind of news. Okay, I think we're gonna heal. If worse comes to worse, I'll just speed up if it takes too long. But we'll just do the 8 gym badges. Then we'll take on the Elite Four yet again. And then after we take on the Elite Four yet again, I'll probably just do the final boss. And then if there's anything extra, yeah, who cares? But as I said, one thing that I want to do, and this will be probably the only time that I'll use PK Hex, maybe, for any of the main series games. The Pokemon are still technically legit. Is that what I want to do is I want to move all of these Pokemon over to how do you want to word it, kind of thing. Like I'll move them over to like my Pokemon bank, or Pokemon home technically. And so when I do that, what I'll do is I'll move them over to there, so that anytime that I want to do like a giveaway of Pokemon that I've used during my journey throughout like the Pokemon games, like you can actually see the Pokemon getting that experience, kind of thing. Like I can give those away. Like if you want a Lugia that was there since the very beginning, you can. If you want a Lugia that was caught legitimately, you can. You want a Ho-Oh that was caught legitimately, here you go. Like that is the kind of stuff though that I want to be able to do. Like same thing with my Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Those Pokemon, hey, It's fine. You want that Rattata that had cut since the very beginning? You can have it. Nice. Alright. Oh, we're making good time. We're about to hit the time. I'm gonna use Shadow Ball. There you go. Alright. Still making good time. Shadow Ball. Let's go. Let's take it out. Come on. This might... I definitely know Gyarados will live, no matter what. What? Oh, crit. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Gyarados didn't survive that? How? Gyarados would have survived that if it wasn't a crit, I guess. Okay. Arcanine. Alright. Aeroblast. Yes! Still victory. Still can one-shot things. Let's go. Yeah, this would definitely have taken it out. I was trying to do a rough calculation in my head, and I was like, yeah, I know Arcanine is, pretty strong, but I was like, maybe it might survive a Lugia's Aeroblast in Gen 2, but no. Then again, I don't really know what Arcanine's special is in Gen 2, or what its special defense is in Gen 2. I don't know if it got buffed or anything like that, that's what I mean. And there you go! We did it! What? How the heck did I lose to you? Alright, here, take this. It's the Earth Badge. I received the Earth Badge. Alright, I was wrong. You're the real deal. You are a good trainer, but I'm going to beat you someday. Don't you forget it. Alright, Blue. I have all 8 gym badges. Now I take on the Elite Four yet again, and then that's pretty much it. Other than beating the final boss, which will be the most difficult thing ever. Oh my word. Will it ever be difficult? We only can use one Pokemon. I mean, I can pivot, but... pivot into what? Is the problem. Alright. Alright, so that is going to be it for now. Next time, we will continue onward with doing the Elite Four yet again, and then we will beat the final boss, pretty much. And then that is it. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Gold.